Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pittsburgh go to work on ending what's become an 8-game skid. First pitch is next. Jordan Yamamoto, the right-hander from the Aloha State, gets the call on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Into the box, Tommy Edman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. And He takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Striding in is Harold Ramirez, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. The pitch. Hard hit ball to second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
And here is the third baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Another one sent foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Nolan Arenado touches them all. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0. So Paul DeYoung digs in next.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
He'll check in here at 256. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But the Cards are on the board first. Carlos Martinez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning. Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy out. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now. In there, now the throw. The tag, and he is cooked at first. Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Neill waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. They're down on just 4 pitches. They trail this one 1-0. Ready now is Paul Goldschmidt, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So he's into second with a double here to kick off the 2nd inning. And as we take a look there at the Cards' team leaders in that category, he's currently 2nd best on the St. Louis roster. Into the box, Tyler O'Neill. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
The center fielder.
So a man at third here with two gone. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Behind 0-2 now. Goldschmidt at third with two away. Hit in the air down the right field line. Polanco giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. One left for the Cardinals. And after an leading off the inning, it'll be Colin Moran as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Now here's the first offering. Hit in the air to center field. Bader is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing line.
O'Neill is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. So the next to bat will be Gregory Polanco. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Bader is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning is this. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Carlos Martinez. Right side, hit hard. And that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tommy Edman.
That brings in Tommy Edman as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First time up, he went down looking. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Cards leave one, but they're on top 1-0.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their third turn with the bats. And unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. This is lifted out to left. O'Neill waits on it. 1 down. Digging in next, Buster Posey. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Hit in the air out to right. Ramirez is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Next, it'll be Jordan Yamamoto. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. No one on with 1 down, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lined into center field. That's a base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we take a look there at the Cards' team leaders in that category, he's currently 2nd best on the St. Louis roster. Tyler O'Neill comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Redbirds down quietly, but they're up 1-0. So now to the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes will match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. Line toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. is Andrew McCutcheon now as he grounds one briskly to short. There's one. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well a double play. So next to bat will be Colin Moran. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall, this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you see, they rank down near the bottom of the NL in that department. Here's Starlin Castro. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. In there, a base hit. Here's Gregory Polanco. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped up. Goldschmidt is there for it, and that will end the inning. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader, and he puts it on the ground to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. On to the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. At the plate, Carlos Martinez. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Throw won't get him.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
0-1 the count. Bader on second. Martinez on at first with nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. Polanco moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Harold Ramirez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
A dive, but it's off his glove. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So, welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they did not want to wait around and let good pitches to hit go by. And as a result, they have 5 hits on the first pitch alone, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bader is right there, one down. Digging in will be Buster Posey. Flew out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing by Posey, and this one's on the ground to short. On to first, and very quickly, two are gone in the home fifth. Now at the plate, Jordan Yamamoto. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Singled last time up.
The first baseman.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Ready with the 0-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike three called, and that's going to be out number one. Now at the plate here is Tyler O'Neill. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Line drive to left. McCutchen is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number two.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So two gone now in the St. Louis half of the sixth. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. A 1 pitch on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals, but they lead it 3-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Starling Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Next, it'll be Ke'Bryan Hayes. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Line hard into left. O'Neill is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And now here is Andrew McCutchen. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Carlos Martinez. 1-for-2 in the ballgame thus far. Lifted down the line in left. McCutchen ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting,
Here it comes. Tommy Edman comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Here's another shot down the line in right. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Nolan Arenado will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here comes the first baseman, Colin Moran. Here's the pitch.
Moran.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out. So here's Starlin Castro. First offering. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Next to hit, Gregory Polanco. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Josh Harrison stands in. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. DeYoung moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Buster Posey now, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a one-run game now.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. And that's exactly what this guy did.
Jordan Hicks takes over here with the runner at first and two gone in the inning.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
Ryan Zimmerman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's the first pitch to him. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. A 1 pitch on its way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Jordan Romano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next, here is Paul Goldschmidt. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fastball in there for a called strike. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Marte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now back.
First pitch on its way. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Goldschmidt is off at first with 2 away. Slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Cards leave 1, but they still lead it 3. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte.
The center fielder, Starling.
From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ramirez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's working on a 1. For 3 thus far. Now here's the first offering. Liner toward right center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Gio, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Andrew Miller is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Lane Thomas is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Taken in by Goldschmidt, the second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Fouled off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Lane Thomas stands in as he looks at a called strike. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Tommy Edman is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base. You never know. You get something going and string a few across.
That gets down, and the inning continues. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Ready on 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. Giovanni Gallegos is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Now it'll be Starlin Castro. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at-bat.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. DeYoung is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First offering. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Bader is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
He's set and the pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Cardinals have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Carlos Martinez.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. In the National League. Welcome. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the American League Central, the Cubs combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 7-5. Luis Robert grabbed 3 runs driven in as the White Sox took down the Cardinals 4-3. The Reds combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 10-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Nationals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-0. The win was their 6th in a row. Dustin May picked up win number 8 this year as the Dodgers grabbed the win against Colorado 3-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Rangers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the extra inning victory over the Blue Jays 8-6. Steve Cishek won his first game of the season as the Angels got the win against the Mariners 4-3. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Indians, Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Continuing the road trip with the first of 2 between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cleveland Indians.
And now, your 2000.
It's interleague baseball on the show.
Indians.
Tanner Tully, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last one to pick up a W in his last start when he got into the 7th inning. Let's see if he can make that 2 good, strong outings of 7+ innings back-to-back.
Brian Hayes digging in now. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, to see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The numbers on the year, 272, a dozen home runs, and 32 driven in. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow! And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. Digging in next will be Starling Marte, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Reyes is there. Let's see if they test it. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
And that's a fair ball. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And they will slap the tag on him heading back to third as he really got stuck out there, and the inning is over. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Pirates on top, 1-0. Taijuan Walker will be on the mound for the Buccos. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8th can continue to stay hot. Yeah, 8th. He leads the team in batting average right now, and it seems like every time he goes to the plate, he's getting a knock. Obviously, that's not the case, but these guys really rely on him for his consistency and the spark he provides with the bat in his hands.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games. And he got him. So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting for the right fielder,
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Ramirez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Indians leave one. They still trail 1-0. Second inning set to go, and standing in the machine, Albert Pujols. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Guillen is there, and a big sigh of relief out on the mound as Pujols is retired on just one pitch.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And there are 2 away now. Here's Buster Posey now. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a liner. Guillen is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. In now for Cleveland, Eddie Rosario, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Josh Naylor is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 5 homers and 19 driven in. McCutchen is after it. He's there and records the first out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Hard ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
To the plate now, Ray Guillen. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Mieses is there, and he'll bring this one in. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So stepping in is Bo Naylor, trying here to plate the tying run from second. No balls and 1 strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
0-2, here it is. Line drive to center field. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Indians strand a couple. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch of the AB now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Back to the top of the order now. And up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes. And now the first pitch. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Hit to third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brian Reynolds. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Andrew McCutcheon will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 2-out double left stranded. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring Andres Jimenez in the bat. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Cesar.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Hit hard back up the middle, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play, and instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Jimenez over at second. Hernandez at first with no outs. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Striding in for the Indians, Franmil Reyes. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch. On the ground for Castro. This could be 2. Throw pulls Pujols right off the base, and they won't get the out here.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So now here is Eddie Rosario. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. Now the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
That's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's Starlin Castro as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a one-out double.
Here's Albert now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. One strike to Pujols. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And Pujols is likely going to have himself extra bases here. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate now, Johan Mieses. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a liner. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
The catcher, number 28, Buster.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Roy, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
In now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit to short. An easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. So 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Pirates 3 and the Indians nothing. Now that brings up Josh Naylor. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First offering on its way. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Marte on the move. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
The batter, number 44.
Now into the box, Bobby Bradley. He singled first time up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Long throw to third. But he is in there with a triple.
Dan, it was a good pitch. Almost getting it past him, but he catches up to it at the last second and goes to the opposite field. And the ball makes it all the way to the wall, allowing him to hustle all the way around for a triple.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. McCutchen is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. So here is Bo Naylor. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. No balls and a strike to count. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Brian Reynolds. Here's the first pitch. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So now into the box is Andrew McCutchen. He bounced out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Naylor into foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Dan, it seems like they've had his number all game long.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Here's Starling Marte. Little chopper back to the mound. The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The batter, number 7, second baseman,
Next to dig in, Cesar Hernandez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Jimenez Rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they now trail by only 2. Well, that didn't take long to get a run on the board this inning.
Yeah, they made it look easy, didn't they? Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then wham, the triple chases him home.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fouled away. Hernandez at third with nobody out. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey, not a bad job of hitting right there, Hero. That wasn't the greatest of 2-strike breaking balls, but you have to give this hitter credit for staying back and getting the barrel of this one.
Yeah, he did him a favor, though, Dan. You know what? With 2 strikes on you, you're battling. You're trying to protect all 4 quadrants. You don't know what weapons are coming at you. And his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball pop out of that pitcher's hand.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Stepping in once again is Eddie Rosario. He was a double play victim last time around. 0-1 the count. Walker comes set. Here's the pitch.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Josh Naylor, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. No hits to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner. Cal Quantrill takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now at the plate is Johan Mieses. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
So next to hit is Buster Posey. Delivered an RBI single last time up. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Pirates lead it 4-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the DH, Bobby Bradley.
Bobby. reminder to those fans sitting in the lower levels behind home plate. If any of you decide to get on your cell phone and wave to your friends, you will be immediately subject to imprisonment of no less than 20 years. We thank you. Hey fans, want an even easier way to buy tickets to an upcoming game? Well, what could be easier than doing it through your mobile phone? Visit MLB.com on your mobile device. Select the game you want and bring your digital ticket with you to the game or print them at home. How easy is that? Visit MLB.com/tickets for all the details. fans, the RBI program is a program sponsored by Major League Baseball that provides baseball and softball playing opportunities to youth in underserved communities. RBI currently serves nearly 120,000 boys and girls in more than 200 cities worldwide. For more information on the RBI program or to find the RBI league nearest you, please visit MLB.com/RBI.
first pitch of the AB now. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Now to bat, Ray Guillen notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. A ball and no strikes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Pujols has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher.
And now, Bo Naylor. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Starlin dives. What a stop! He gathers the throw.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D, or you see your shortstop get a glove on it, you're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something,
he's under it, and that ends the inning. Indians strand a couple. Score holds at 4-3. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. 1 away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. Now here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
you know, you hear me talk about having baseball timing, having a baseball clock. That play right there showed it. Pretty play. The dive and then the ability to get back to your feet quickly and make that throw to cut him down at first.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Guillen has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates, but they hang on to a one-run. Now to the plate, here is Jose Ramirez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled off.
Nope.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jose Ramirez is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. To the plate now, Franmil Reyes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Walker peers in. Here's the 1-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is McCutchen. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. One left for the Tribe. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Now to the plate, Starling Marte. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Up next for the Buccos, Starlin Castro. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. To short. Reined in. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Slow little roller to third. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3. Striding forward now is the DH, Bobby Bradley. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Skied down the left field line. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with a leadoff triple.
I think most guys are probably content with a double in that situation. Leading off the inning and representing the tying run, but he was thinking 3 bags all the way. Now all they need is some good situational hitting to drive him home.
And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. And to score from third is the tying run. It's a 4-4 game.
You know, Devo, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Runners off for second. Strike taken to throw. And he's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Walker comes set. 0-1 on its way. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Next up is Cesar Hernandez. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Hit in the air to right field. Mieses is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. Emmanuel Passe will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. New inning hit. Ryan Zimmerman is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Now the first pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Stepping in next, Buster Posey. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
So here's Adam Frazier as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. He's got it. There's one. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go. Key Brian Hayes. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Now back, designated hitter, Brian.
At the plate, Ryan Reynolds, as it's grounded sharply to first. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Ryan Zimmerman will stick around as he'll take over in right field. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac are locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point. Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways. Up, down, in and out, throw the break.
And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Marte is under it, and no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. Ahmed Rosario will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left. And stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Now a ball lying toward the alley in left center. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 5-4 game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game.
Standing in now, Starling Marte. fouled away. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Starlin Castro. First delivery to him. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Naylor ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Next up, Albert Pujols grounded out in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Softly hit out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Tribe. It's now 5-4. At the plate now is Bobby Bradley. He'll go to work on getting that.
The designated hitter, Bobby Bradley.
Kyle Crick takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Ray Guillen comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Bo Naylor is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. Pittsburgh slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Taijuan Walker earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Kyle Crick earns the save out of the bullpen, his 9th of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 5 runs, 15 hits, 2 errors. They left 10.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Pittsburgh Pirates swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 5-4. The Cubs finished off a 2-game sweep as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-2. The Milwaukee Brewers got 12 hits in this one as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 7-4. The Chicago White Sox completed a short 2-game sweep as they beat the Cardinals on the road 1-0. The Giants starting pitcher, number 21, got the win, his 6th so far this year, leading San Francisco over Cincinnati 7-3. The Tampa Bay Rays combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 6-4. Mets held their opponent to just 2 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 1-0. The Colorado Rockies pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 4-0. The Yanks launched 3 home runs as they took down the visiting Orioles 11-0. The Rangers put together 10 total hits as they got the extra inning victory over the Blue Jays 4-3. Trevor Rogers grabbed win number 6 on the year as the Red Sox took care of the Tigers 2-1. The San Diego Padres smacked 15 team hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 9-5. The A's knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 6-1. Jared Walsh plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as the Angels got the win against the Mariners 9-4. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.